Hi, my name is Ayo Olabimtan, Dublin, Ireland. I work for a company called NTR PLC. It's a renewable energy investment firm. Studied accounting and finance. Wanted to study economics initially, but my mom thought accounting and finance gives you broader options, which I disagreed at the time. But now I thank God I accepted and went with her. So did accounting and finance. Did 3 years in college. I should have started earlier. I actually grew up in Nigeria, so I moved here for college from Nigeria. And then I was lucky towards the end of my accounting course to get a job, a training contract with one of the big four firms, Ernst and Young, and then worked there for 3.5 years in the audit team and then qualified as a chartered accountant. I guess so. Moving to Ireland, deciding to do accounting and finance. I was still hoping that I could switch to economics in the second year or something, but it didn't happen. I stuck to it, and then did my training contract in Ernst and Young. After that, I was able to. I decided I wanted to go more into the corporate finance side of things, so I moved into our transaction advisory team, and then did that for 2 years. Got to learn about M&A investments, and luckily after that, I'm now working for an investment firm in the renewable space. So it's been pretty a diverse experience so far. For me, what I've always thought was something that I wanted to do in my career was to figure out how I can use I've always wanted to work in business and finance, to figure out how I can use that to channel capital into areas that will actually make the world better, particularly being Nigerian growing up where I'm from, where a lot of businesses don't have access to affordable capital and they don't invest enough in infrastructure. So, when I got the opportunity to work for a company like NTR PLC that invests in renewables, it was a no-brainer for me. And what we do in NTR is we get money from institutional investors all around the world, and we invest it into solar energy, wind energy, and energy storage across Europe. And on the side, I also work with the investment club that provides startup capital to businesses that are tech focused in sub-Saharan Africa as well. Those are two ways that I've tried to use my skills and experience to contribute to sustainable development goals, and hope that that will continue to improve as I progress in my career. Yeah, cool. So I think I'm a pretty big advocate of chartered accountancy, even though didn't want to study it at first. But I think in terms of like the diversity of experience you get and the broad options, career options you have to pick from once you qualify. As I said, I started in audits, moved to transaction advisory, which is like corporate finance, and now I work in renewables investing. I don't know any other professional qualification that can give you that many kind of broad choices. And I'm sure if I wanted to be a chef tomorrow, I could probably get into it with my chartered accountancy qualification as well. So, that's one. Secondly, I'm really just looking forward to, I guess, meeting other young professionals and networking about these different things I've spoken about. So, like providing capital for small businesses in emerging markets, clean energy, and just other sustainable development goals, and just rubbing minds with like-minded individuals that are tackling some of the toughest problems of today. So that's why I think I will be a great um, representative for chartered accountants.